When Cherish Whitman was 10 years old, her parents orchestrated 12 days of Christmas for her. It doesn't matter how spoiled you think you are. A reindeer playdate tops everything. Making angels in the snow when it's unseasonably warm and the powder's been brought in special is an experience that sets a standard. And Brianne and Jerry Whitman did not shy away from it. They didn't worry about what expectations or extravagance would have to come next. They taught Cherish that she deserved it. They taught us both, and I am a quick study. Last year, I was part of the planning committee for Cherish's Sweet 16. My own had involved a dance hall, and a theme, and all the white kids we've gone to the academy with all these years. It wasn't sensational, and it wasn't embarrassingly modest. It was perfectly forgettable, even if my parents' budgetary reminders weren't. When it came time for Cherish's, my mother joked with the Whitmans that maybe I could do them a favor and suggest something equally modest for their daughter's celebration, having been so reasonable about mine. I smiled along with them, and then suggested a quick plane ride to the city for dinner and party dress shopping, and Brianne Whitman was elated. The recovery mud baths and Swedish massages were entirely her idea. Cherish is easy to love, but I'm almost equally enamored of the Whitmans. It's the way they love her. It's the unapologetic extravagance they dole out to their daughter. The way they never temper their coddling of her. That makes them remarkable. It shouldn't, and I'm sure it doesn't sound out of the ordinary until you know what makes their family unique. It becomes clear very quickly. It's difficult to miss, even if you've known them as long as I have. Colorblindness requires the kind of delusional naivete that I have only ever believed in Cherish. For one thing, you can't be the intended beneficiary of color's power and refuse to see it. That's just refusing accountability. Only someone susceptible to its harm, who honestly and impressively never develops an awareness of that fact, could claim it. Cherish is just such a masterpiece, and the Whitmans are why. "The guests are arriving, ladies," Mr. Whitman informs us from the doorway of Cherish's bedroom. Our bedroom, for the past couple of weeks. He's got his hand over his eyes like one of us is a blushing bride, and it's bad luck to see us before the ceremony. "Dad!" Cherish laughs, and it covers the groan I don't mean to make out loud. "You can look." "Jerry!" Mrs. Whitman stops cornrowing Cherish's hair and sends one of her trademark twinkling laughs toward the high ceiling. They're always like the final stage of an exorcism, as though her joy will come billowing from her open mouth like a swarm of locusts. I almost see it, a cloud of gold above her head. Both Cherish and her mother look at me with smiles or gaping amusement, asking with their expressions whether or not I can believe this wholesome, adorable scene. But I can't muster a grin. I raise one corner of my mouth, and Cherish is satisfied, going back to her reflection in the vanity too quickly to notice anything's off. Mrs. Whitman's brow creases a little, but when I drop her gaze, she doesn't let on. She's a consummate professional, Mrs. Brianne Lepage Whitman. Her day job involves an ornate showroom, a pencil skirt and modest button-down, a classic chignon, and any of 1,000 silk scarves tossed across one or both of her shoulders, like she meant to do something with it, but just casually ran out of time. She somehow conversationally explains one antiquity or another in the most intriguing detail. but as though it's just something she knows. And then someone bids their entire net worth to take it home. When I was younger, I literally did not know she was paid for this. I thought it was just something wealthy white women do.